From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good evening, I'm student meteorologist Kevin Appleby with your CNET evening forecast. We'll take a look at our hub camera here at University Park campus from earlier today. Start things off at around 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when we saw some snow showers start in the area, at times leading to some reduced visibility. Around 10:15 here, that's where it's harder to see the mountains back here. That was the case for much of the mid-morning. However, it started to taper in the afternoon, and by about 3:15, that's where we've seen finally some blue sky and sunshine around the area. But as of 3:15, we're coming in at 30 degrees with a westerly wind at 18 miles an hour. So that is making this 30 degrees feel more like 18, and that's the story. The wind is the main story, not just for today, but it's going to be responsible for our forecast tomorrow as well. Current look at radar from the past few hours shows a lot more expansive snow coverage earlier this morning around 9 o'clock. However, it's essentially just slowly dried up throughout the day, and it's just lingering on in the Scranton area. Otherwise, the main event is pretty much over. Looking at temperatures across the central Pennsylvania, you can see State College is really the divide between mid-20s to the west and mid-30s towards the east, and that's the case as we expand things outwards as well. Mid to upper 20s out west, and approaching 43 in Philadelphia. That's our toasty spot today. And how does this compare to 24 hours ago? Well, it's a lot colder, with the exception of Philadelphia. Philadelphia, you guys saw lots of clouds and even some precipitation yesterday, so you're actually a little warmer today. Otherwise, especially the western two-thirds of the state, much colder than yesterday, anywhere from about 10 degrees to about up to 20 degrees below where you were at this point yesterday. As we expand towards the rest of the region, that's not the case for everybody. You can see in the Springfield area, we're about 27 degrees warmer than at this time yesterday. This is going to migrate eastward for us in Pennsylvania for the day tomorrow. It's going to feel great compared to the past few weeks. Winds are a major factor, as I mentioned. It's making things feel colder at this point. We saw a northwesterly influence earlier. Now we're starting to see more of a westerly influence in the wind, and it's going to continue to gain that southerly component throughout the rest of the evening and overnight. And that's going to keep things a bit warmer for the overnight than it's been typically over the past few days. And it'll give us a nice and warm day for tomorrow. However, in the meantime, it's making things feel cold right now. 8 in Johnstown is what it feels like. Some teens in the western half of the state, and some upper 20s and even 35 in Philly. So Philly coming in at 43. It feels 8 degrees colder at 35 right now. We'll time out the future for you. You can see there's that southerly component of the wind. It'll keep things nice and I'll call it seasonable. Warming up by the afternoon, a chance for an evening shower, but the main event for this short-range forecast is going to be overnight into early Thursday morning. That's where we feature the chance for some wintry precipitation, very much elevation-based. Northern Center County, Blackmo Shannon, that area is up high. That's where you could see snow showers, and in southeastern portions of the county, especially State College, more in the way of rain. Some of the valleys, if they can creep below freezing, could even experience some freezing rain as well. But for the rest of tonight, we'll drop down to 20 degrees. It'll be mostly clear. Seasonable temps for this time of year, not as cold as previous nights. And the light southwesterly wind, which will be responsible. It's not necessarily the magnitude, but it's more of the direction. It's pumping in a little bit warmer air. That's why we're going to top out at around 46 tomorrow. We'll start off sunny. We'll increase the cloud coverage throughout the day and feature the chance for an evening shower with a light south-southwesterly wind. As we take a look at the rest of that 7-day forecast, we have lingering wintry mix into Thursday from Wednesday night. Notice these overnight lows, 33 on Friday night, after topping out at 46 earlier in the day. The clouds return for Saturday. We're still at 42. We keep the clouds for Sunday, but we actually lower the temperature to about 30 degrees. So we're kind of getting deja vu towards the end of our 7-day forecast. The sun returns for Monday, still colder at night. We feature the chance for some flakes at the end of the 7-day forecast. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm Kevin Appleby. Have a great night.